There are over 8 million engine misfires every year caused by worn or low-quality spark plugs. And what many drivers never hear is this: not all spark plugs are built the same. Some fail early, widen their gap, weaken spark, waste fuel, and trigger check engine lights long before their advertised lifespan. I completed a long-term comparison of 15 popular spark plug brands, tracking wear, electrode erosion, gap growth, idle quality, and projected lifespan. Some brands failed surprisingly early. Others easily outlasted expectations. Today, we're exposing the 5 worst spark plug brands first, then counting down the 10 best spark plugs that actually survived and delivered long-term value. Because knowing what to avoid can save you more money than knowing what to buy. The 5 worst spark plug brands. Number 5. Autolite Copper. Autolite Copper finished 5th worst in the test. Copper plugs were once common and effective in older engines, but modern engines run hotter, use higher compression, and demand more from ignition systems. In these conditions, copper electrodes wear much faster than iridium or platinum. By around 35,000 miles, these plugs showed heavy electrode wear, widened gaps, rough idle, and weak spark performance. That widening gap forces ignition coils to work harder. Over time, this can create misfires and reduce fuel economy. The biggest problem is value. While these plugs are cheap up front, replacing them multiple times costs more than installing longer-lasting iridium plugs once. For older vehicles designed for copper plugs, they can still work fine. But for modern engines, they are usually not the best long-term choice. Number 4. Bosch Platinum Plus 2. Bosch has a strong name, but the Platinum Plus 2 underperformed. This plug uses a dual-ground electrode design marketed as better ignition technology. In reality, the spark only jumps to one side at a time, meaning the second electrode often adds complexity more than benefit. At around 42,000 miles, where became noticeable, idle quality declined, and performance dropped. Compared with simpler single-electrode platinum or iridium designs, these plugs did not justify the extra cost. The lesson here is simple: more complicated doesn't always mean better. Number 3. Champion Copper Plus. Champion Copper Plus finished 3rd worst. Like other basic copper plugs, they suffered accelerated wear in hotter running engines. By roughly 30,000 miles, the center electrode had worn down significantly, and plug gaps increased enough to affect combustion quality. Symptoms included rough idle, slower acceleration, reduced fuel economy, random misfire codes. These plugs may be inexpensive, but repeated replacement costs and labor make them less economical over time. Cheap parts often become expensive parts later. Number 2. E3 Diamond Fire. E3 Diamond Fire is heavily marketed using its unique diamond-shaped ground electrode. The design promises improved combustion and efficiency, but long-term durability was disappointing. By around 38,000 miles, sharp edges had rounded off, were increased, and several plugs showed inconsistent performance. Unique designs can look impressive, but spark plugs live in one of the harshest environments inside a vehicle: extreme heat, pressure, vibration, and rapid thermal cycling. If durability is weak, marketing won't save it. These plugs cost more than many standard iridium options while delivering shorter service life. Number 1. NGK V-Power. This result surprises many people because NGK makes some of the best spark plugs in the world. But the V-Power line was the worst performer in this comparison. Why? Because it is a budget nickel plug using a V-groove design. The groove is marketed as improving spark development, but the soft nickel electrode wears quickly under modern engine conditions. By around 28,000 miles, these plugs showed severe gap growth, rough idle, and repeated misfire behavior. The biggest disappointment is price-to-life ratio. Drivers often buy them because they trust the NGK name, expecting premium quality. But this is proof that brand name alone doesn't matter. Product line matters. NGK makes excellent premium plugs. This just isn't one of them. Now the 10 best spark plug brands. These plugs survived long-term testing and delivered the best mix of performance, durability, and value. Number 10. Bosch Double Iridium. Bosch redeemed itself with the Double Iridium. Unlike the weaker Platinum Plus line, this plug uses iridium on both electrodes for improved wear resistance. Projected lifespan: 95,000 miles. Minimal gap growth, smooth idle, and reliable ignition made this a strong choice. A good option for drivers wanting OEM-style reliability. Number 9. Autolite Iridium. Autolite's premium line performed dramatically better than its copper version. Projected lifespan: 98,000 miles. Stable spark, low wear, and good pricing helped it earn a spot in the top 10. This proves many brands can produce both weak budget products and excellent premium products. Always judge the specific model, not just the logo. Number 8. Bosch Platinum. Simple, proven, effective. Bosch Platinum outperformed Bosch Platinum Plus 2 because of its cleaner, simpler design. Projected lifespan: 102,000 miles. Steady idle quality and modest wear made it a dependable mid-tier option. Sometimes simpler engineering wins. Number 7. Champion Double Platinum. Champion's premium line strongly outperformed their budget copper plug. Projected lifespan: 105,000 miles. With platinum protection on both electrodes, wear remained low and spark consistency stayed strong. This is a perfect example of why buying the cheapest version of a brand can mislead people. Number 6. Hyundai OEM Iridium. Factory-installed parts are often underrated. Hyundai OEM Iridium plugs showed excellent manufacturing consistency, strong materials, and impressive longevity. Projected lifespan: 108,000 miles. Many OEM plugs are made by top suppliers like NGK or Denso under manufacturer branding, which often means strong quality control. Number 5. Motorcraft Iridium. Ford's Motorcraft Iridium earned 5th place. Projected lifespan: 112,000 miles. Fine wire iridium design helped create a strong spark with almost no measurable wear. For Ford owners especially, Motorcraft remains a smart OEM match option. Number 4. Denso Iridium TT. Now we enter elite territory. Denso Iridium TT uses a twin-tip design that reduces voltage demand while maintaining strong spark concentration. Projected lifespan: 118,000 miles. Excellent cold starts, smooth idle, and near-zero gap drift made it one of the best all-around performers. Denso has long been one of the most respected spark plug manufacturers globally, and this plug shows why. Number 3. NGK Iridium 9. NGK redeems itself completely here. The Iridium 9 delivered excellent ignition quality, durability, and broad compatibility across many vehicles. Projected lifespan: 122,000 miles. Strong throttle response and very low wear helped it secure 3rd place. This is one of the safest premium aftermarket choices on the market. Number 2. Denso Iridium Long Life. Denso's Long Life version pushed durability even further. Projected lifespan: 128,000 miles. Extremely low erosion, stable idle, and exceptional long-term value made this one of the strongest performers in the entire test. For drivers who hate maintenance, this is a top-tier choice. Number 1. NGK Laser Iridium. The winner of the entire comparison. NGK Laser Iridium finished first with the best overall balance of lifespan, spark consistency, material quality, and projected durability. Projected lifespan: 135,000 plus miles. Gap growth was almost non-existent. Idle remained smooth. Fuel efficiency stayed consistent. Misfires never appeared. This plug costs more upfront, but becomes cheaper over time because it lasts so long. That's the difference between price and value. Final verdict. Here's the truth most drivers miss. A cheap spark plug that fails at 30,000 miles can cost more than a premium plug that lasts 120,000 miles. Because the real cost includes replacement labor, fuel economy, lost misfires, coil, stress catalytic converter, damage, lost time, and frustration. So when buying spark plugs, don't choose based only on price. Choose based on Electrode material build, quality, correct fitment for your engine, real service life. If you want maximum reliability, stick with NGK Laser Iridium, Denso Long Life, NGK Iridium 9, or Denso TT. If you're on a budget, Bosch Double Iridium or Autolite Iridium are solid choices. And if someone tries to sell you the cheapest copper plug for a modern engine, think twice. Because the wrong spark plug doesn't just waste money, it can slowly damage performance every mile you drive.